俺が食い止める。俺が食い止める。さっさと気をためろ。死ぬなよ、ベジータ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Super Saiyan KAIOKEN Goku got a Zenkai Awakening. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of made this joke about how, hey, if this guy got a Zenkai Awakening, how interesting would it be if he just somehow turned out to be the best Goku and Frieza counter? He does additional damage against purple, so he handles the Goku side. He takes less damage from purple, which is pretty nice. And then obviously he has type advantage against Frieza, but keep in mind, as a tag character that holds blue and purple, even if you tag into the Frieza side and you're blue, the buffs against the purple typing still count for this Goku. So you would do very impressive damage against the Frieza side. So I don't know, I made a joke out of that. Then we get the Zenkai Awakening, and let's go ahead and take a look at what this guy can do. Keep in mind that when you max out their stats, it applies the additional 13,000 coming from the arts boost system. So if we strip that away, we're looking at 286 strike, 267,000 blast, 189,000 strike, 189,000 blast. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that is pretty darn good. Now in terms of arts, standard strike and blast, this blue card is still major impact damage. I do not understand this whatsoever. He is a pretty modern character. I mean, what did he come out last year? Major impact. Save that for the free-to-play characters, because even some of them even have the massive multiplier. So that's kind of disappointing. Green card applies the following effects upon activation: restore 20 ki, 20% damage inflicted, 50% ki recovery, and he has the nullify cover change ability. I think that was always the case. I'm not really sure what they changed here. It was a pretty fantastic green card, so I don't really know if they changed anything. His ultimate, massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation: 40% ult damage inflicted for 3 counts, minus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects, and nullifies endurance. I believe it didn't nullify endurance before, so that's very, very nice. Bring this guy up to the modern era. But the one thing I am very excited about is the new passives. Like I said, this guy is a pretty modern character, so my fear is that they watered down the extra passives just to make up for that. But please do like Yellow Cell, make him right, make him good. He is supposed to be the headliner for their little celebration, this 80 million user celebration. Like the title screen usually shows the LF and then the Ultra in the background, but this time it's just showing that this dude's getting a Zenkai and Frieza's getting a Plat. So it is what it is. Let's see. His main ability gives him the ultimate, restores 30% of his health, gives him 40 ki, restores his Vanish, shortens his own sub count by 3 for 20 counts. I think before it was 2, so that's the only thing that may have changed there. Zenkai ability, I was already spoiled this. Green Frieza Saga, probably the worst possible option. It could have been Green Sun Family, it could have been Green Saiyan, could have been anything. Frieza Saga is easily the worst option it could have been. Horrendous choice. I will show you later why that is a garbage choice, but I guess it gives us a clue on the next LF, which I think is going to be an LOE LF, so Frieza, a green Frieza, because LOE's weakest typing is green, and this Frieza Saga Zenkai ability doesn't make sense whatsoever. Alright, see, here we go, 50% additional damage against purple, 25% reduced damage from purple, yada yada yada. The following effects occur every time this character uses a strike or blast. Restore 5 ki, 15% damage inflicted up to 45%, 5% to damage inflicted by allies, which is, I guess it gets to double up as a little bit of a support. The following effects occur upon landing a strike hit. The enemy takes 10% more damage for 15 counts. They restore 30% of their health for 15 counts. We do draw a strike card once, which is cool, but this obviously resets after he swaps out. Very nice. I think they increased that to 45%. Wasn't that less? I believe it was less. We can check that. Yeah, 5%. It went up by 5%, boys. But they made it so that it takes less cards. I think before it took 4 cards to get to the max buff. This time it's only 3. Very good. Next passive. Plus the following effects to self when the battle starts. 70% damage inflicted, 30% reduced damage received. Pretty sure these got boosted. We'll check that after. If he shows up on the field, restores 10% of his health, happens 3 times, gets 30 ki, 25% damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled or stacked, 20% reduced damage received. So bringing him, you know, much closer to like modern characters. 95% damage inflicted right here, 50% reduced damage received. Not bad. Not bad at all. He has the 70% Vanish restore. Now he's able to pull that off twice, which was always fun. I did enjoy this character quite a bit. Yeah, see, it bumped up 20%. And then the reduced damage received and damage inflicted passives right there went from a timer count based one to a permanent buff for the guy. Very good. 95% damage, 50% reduced damage received. So far, not too shabby. Not too shabby. After you land 3 Striker Blast cards, what are we looking at? 140% damage inflicted, you know, and then the 20% for allies buff. Not bad. Alright, the following effects occur when this character performs a Vanish. 40% to ki recovery for 10 counts, increases your own card draw speed by 2 levels for 10 counts, -5 to your strike and blast cost for 10 timer counts, and shortens ally sub count. That's pretty good, given the character has like his one-time, you know, Vanish twice thingy-mabobber. It would have been great if the Vanish gave him a green card, so you can use that level 2 card draw speed with the cover null coming from the green card. It's pretty good what they pulled off here. It aligns pretty well with the Vanish. Zenkai 6 passive applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. If there's a defeated battle member, randomly destroy one of your own cards and draw the ultimate arts card. Restore 40% of your health and get 40 ki. Applies the buff effect, nullify enemy destroy card effects for 15 counts, and then nullify attribute downgrade in abnormal conditions. This is a pretty strong passive, also because this Goku is the first 1% sparking character to get multiple ultimates. LF Trunks can do it, Ultra Super Gogeta can do it, Ultra Rose can do it, but the first 1% sparking character to do it is this Kaioken Goku, which is cool. We saw that his ultimate got buffed up and is pretty hard hitting, so... And then the nullify enemy destroy card effects is handy too. You know, you don't want Gogeta to just pop his main and then boom, you lost your ultimate. It would have been kind of stupid. But all in all, I think he looks much better. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna perform quite well. Just doing some quick math over here. I mean, 45% right there, damage inflicted. Then you got 70% here, so he's sitting at 115%. And then he gets another 25% when he shows up on the field, 140%. It's not bad. 140% damage inflicted, stacking in the fact that he has, you know, the higher stats and the Zenkai ability, and then him also applying a debuff on the opponent. I don't know. I think he might do some pretty good damage, and then him doing a little bit extra against purple, as well as taking less damage from purple, might actually be noticeable now. Because remember, his reduced damage received has elevated from 30% to 50%. And then now he takes an 25% less from purple. Those two things work quite well together. So that's Kaioken Goku. I think he's going to do quite well. I'm looking forward to his Zenkai. You guys have seen me before use this guy. He's a fun character. This is the team I'm going to be using for the showcase. Kind of, box up all of those additional strike damage inflicted Z abilities from Dragon Fist and MUI. Will be quite nice. Now, why did I say Green Frieza Saga is the crappiest option? This is the roster. What is he gonna Zenkai buff? This is trash. Is it gonna be Ramon? Is it gonna be Nail? Is it gonna be Ginyu? The EX Vegeta? This is all crap. So I assume the next LF is going to be a green LOE character, because LOE's weakest type right now is green. If you go ahead and take a look at what their roster looks like, all their typings are pretty good. But green, what is this? Their best green character is the free-to-play cooler, so it's gotta be a green Frieza. Now, speaking of Frieza, the dude got his hands on a new platinum equipment. As I mentioned earlier, he got a new platinum equipment, and as you know, I've always asked them to make these better, so I am hoping that this is indeed better. Let's see. Oh, we're lagging. Oh, please be good. Let's see. So, wow, 25% max HP. 50% strike, 50% blast, 50% strike defense, 50% blast defense. Already better. 25% max HP. 50% damage inflicted. Up to 15% to own strike attack and blast defense if a battle member other than this character is episode Frieza Saga, tag Frieza Force, or tag powerful opponent. And then on the last slot, what do we got? What? The hell is this? 35% to blast damage inflicted against Saiyans, 30% to strike damage inflicted after 10 timer counts. What? Increases arts card draw speed by 2 levels after 30 timer counts. Restore own health by 50% when this character uses a main ability. Jesus, I think they finally learned their lesson. This Frieza gets level 2 card draw speed after 30 timer counts and heals 50% of his HP. His baseline kit wasn't that crappy, so I think they learned a lesson. 50% damage inflicted, 15% pure strike, and then the extra strike damage here with level 2 card draw speed. This Frieza might actually do something. He might actually look a little more dangerous. Not just that, but there is another equip too I wanted to point out. It's this Goku here. I assume this is a PvP exchange shop equip, kind of like the ones we've seen before. Looking pretty good. Max HP, 30% strike defense. Really good in a strike heavy meta. I think that's all the equipment. There's no new awakening equip. New. And in terms of the yellow Frieza, just comparing what his current platinum equipment is going to be for him. This is what he looks like now. So if we go over his kit, so his main ability is now going to have 50% of his HP getting healed. In terms of his damage inflicted passives, he has 20% there. I'm not going to really, I guess I can count that one because, you know, Go Frieza's everywhere. 20% there, 20% there, and then 30% there. So 90%, and then the additional 50 coming from the equip with the pure and the buffs to the strike attack. Maybe he could look good. I don't know. They're clearly learning their lesson and they're buffing up their stats. I mean, giving any unit level 2 card draw speed, you know, without the possibility of it ever going away is pretty nifty. But I guess we'll have to see in game. But anyways, you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think about all these changes. No new characters this week, probably next week. I am excited for KAIOKEN Goku Zenkai Awakening because I always said he's a fun character. Really bad Zenkai abilities, supreme levels of trash, and Frieza's new platinum equipment actually looks kind of decent. But you let me know in the comment section below what you think. But until next time, guys, peace.